Good day, Cherry Blossom family, and welcome back. Thank you for joining us. I'm Derek with Cherry Blossom CBD, and today we are talking terpenes. Did you ever recall a lemony or citrusy scent in your hemp or cannabis strain? That zesty, fresh citrus aroma is a terpene called limonene, also known as A-limonene, D-limonene, or parallel alcohol, and it is used in almost everything that we possibly consume. I mean, from food, beverages, soaps, perfumes, lotions, household cleaners. I mean, we love the fresh scent. Everyone loves a lemon. Everyone loves that scent, and what you're smelling right there is actually a limonene terpene. When you get these little things in your drink at the bar and they twist them all up, and it gives it a nice fresh citrus background, limonene. So in nature, of course, it's found in plants, lemons, of course. Also other citrus fruits, rosemary, juniper, peppermint. And it's funny because all those things seem to kind of go with lemon anyway, like we're in the kitchen. So, I mean, could it be that all this time that like terpenes actually been like the guiding flavor combinations or guiding our flavor combinations, because they do. Lemon and rosemary go together, lemon and juniper, lemon and peppermint. So it's kind of nice. Limonene benefits. That's why we're here, right? They include elevated mood, anxiety relief. Limonene is very much known as to be that strain to shut down anxiety in an immediate sense, especially in a vape application. We'll come back to that. All right, sedation, reducing inflammation. It may even help with heartburn and acid reflux. And some of its properties include antifungal, it's antibacterial, it's anti-tumor, and anti-inflammatory. So lab testing on rodents has shown that limonene is inhibited the growth of skin and mammary tumors in rodents. In subsequent human trials, the limonene also proved to be effective in reducing breast cancer tumor growth for nearly a year. And more studies have shown evidence that limonene could inhibit the growth and spread of mammary tumor. So that's huge. That's huge. We always talk about the cannabinoids. We always talk about the CBD and the THCs and the various THCs now, and CBGs and CBNs and such. But I think the whole purpose of us doing this particular series is because we want people to understand that it's not just about the cannabinoid impact. It's also the introduction and the infusion and that synergy of terpenes working together with those cannabinoids to get you some really, really beneficial relief. I mean, these are things that big business has known for a long time. This is why they put these in their products, because not necessarily because they're focused on terpenes to give you relief, but they have understood that the essential oils and these resins from these plants, fruits, vegetables, what have you, leaves, they're impacting our bodies. This is thousands of years old technology in a sense that we're sort of like rediscovering in some ways today. So the great part here is inhalation of limonene vapor increases the body's serotonin levels and dopamine levels in regions of the brain associated with OCD, anxiety, and depression. So as we mentioned earlier about vaping and the impact, and we talk about that because I think most people's dosing method or consumption method may be sublingual, and that's great. It may be a capsule, which is really inedible if you think about it. It's going over the tongue. But vaping of hemp and especially some of these complex or beneficial terpenes like limonene in particular, really, really in combination with the vape, really helps shut down anxiety symptoms very quickly and brings up that mood. It kind of gets you out of that little funk. And it's not a magic bullet, but it does help in a sense. And in the same way that pill they give you is not a magic bullet. But let's continue. So even though that we know that more research needs to be done on all of this, we just wanted to kind of capture a little bit of information today on how powerful the limonene terpene is, how available it is to you in many aspects of, many of the products that you buy, and how beneficial it can be to you in many aspects of your life. From cancer to anxiety. So next week next week we're going to come back with humulene. That is the next terpene we're talking about on Talking Terpenes. And it's funny because exciting as limonene is, I think we already kind of get it. Like, I don't have to spend 10 minutes talking about terpenes anymore. We kind of understand, but we will if we need to. So next time we'll talk about humulene. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 more after that. So we're going to cover the entire spectrum, if you will. So thank you for joining us. Hey, if you know anyone who is receiving benefit from this or has questions about terpenes, who has questions about limonene in particular, who may have questions about how this could impact them or help them with especially something like anxiety, put those questions or concerns in the comment section and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Please, we would appreciate you forwarding this to any of your family, friends, or colleagues that you think that may be interested or who this may benefit. And as we always say, like, subscribe, share, and of course comment. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in a couple days. All right.